क्या बोल रही है तू, क्या पूछ रही है?
क्यों?
तू पहले खड़े हो, नॉर्मल जैसे खड़ी होती है वाइड वैसे खड़े हो, ठीक है। बार और तेरी शिन में इतना गैप होना चाहिए कि तू नीज अगर आगे आए तो बार हिले नहीं, तू वेज करेगी तो अगर बार आगे चली जाएगी तो तेरे को खींचने में दिक्कत होगी ना। तो अब जो तेरे पैर से है ना, तेरे को फोर्स प्रोडक्ट अपने पैरों को ना, सोच तू ग्राउंड को स्प्लिट अपार्ट कर, 2 कारपेट। अब हल्का सा हेंज ले, हल्का सा हेंज, हाथों को लंबा ही रहने दियो, कुछ क्यों करने की ज़रूरत है, लूज, ठीक है। अब नीचे से थोड़ा सा नीचे जा, शिन के साथ, शिन के साथ, हाँ। अब बस हल्का सा कोई पुश कर ग्राउंड को, हल्का सा, हाँ, एंड पुल। क्या अब एक चीज़ ट्राई करने की, बस वैसे ही कर, और इतना ग्राउंड को पुश कर कि बार उठ जाए, इतना प्रेशर बना कि बार उठने लग जाए। वह हिप्स नीचे ले आ, नीचे रख, हिप्स को मत कर, कुछ पुश कर ग्राउंड, एंड उठा, यस। कैसा फील? ठीक है, देखिए कैसे मेरे हिप्स उठ रहे हैं,
हाँ।
ठीक है। जैसे तू ग्राउंड को पुश करेगी ना, तेरे हिप्स उठने को, जैसे ही तेरे को क्लिक आवाज आएगी,
हिप्स और हाथ साथ में उठना।
यस यस। अब देख, हाथ का काम, मेन काम ये है कि हमें बस बात होल्ड करनी है, ठीक है। अब जैसे तेरे हिप्स उठेंगे, ठीक है, सही जगह पे, एंड स्क्वाट डाउन, हाँ, यस। पुश द ग्राउंड, पुश द ग्राउंड, ये होगी ना, ये तू बात
When I started powerlifting, I used to look forward to RP 8 weeks every month. I wanted the block to end on a high note and I wanted to check where I stand at, what PRs I hit. But for the past month, because of my injury, I have not been able to do that. And even though it is sad, I cannot go above RP 4 or 5 because that will trigger my injury and it'll just make the process of healing slower. Through all this chaos and pain, what has stayed constant with me is my bench. Like it has not changed a bit. There is still a 3 on 10 pain when I make the arch in the setup, but it is still bearable and I can push through it and hit the same weights I was doing before. And I hope it stays the same. I am learning about my SI joint injury through the rehab and through trial and error so that I can let you guys know if you ever unfortunately get injured. Okay, so if you have an SI joint injury where your pain is situated around the lower back and the upper part of your pelvis, I would say avoid split squats, Bulgarian squats, anything that puts your spine in a non-neutral position. Just avoid that. Otherwise, you can always do upper body exercises, hamstring curls, and any kind of accessory where your back is supported on a bench. So like you saw in yesterday's workout, we did some split squats that I have already advised you against. So that triggered and flared up my injury and today I was not able to do squats. Even the empty bar made me feel a lot of pain and pressure in the upper part of my right hip, and my lower back was sore. It was very painful, and I added 10 kg plates just to see where I am at or whether it was some mental barrier. And I did one rep of this weight, 40 kgs, and I wore a belt on 40 kgs, which I have never ever done, and it really just mentally kind of shook me. But I still was not able to do squats pain free. There was a lot of pain. Now my pain threshold is pretty high, so I was able to push through that pain, but it was still so much, and I knew I was kind of worsening my injury by doing squats, so I stopped after a while. Since I can only bench properly right now, I have around 3 to 4 sessions of bench, and they are all variations mostly. So today we are doing close grip bench. A close grip bench incorporates more tricep strength and pushing power from your tricep than it does your chest. So if you are not able to engage your triceps during your usual comp bench, then you can incorporate this version or variation of bench.
Push, push, push.
Since this vlog is coming to an end, I just want to leave you all on a high note. When you start playing a sport, it does not remain just a sport, it becomes a part of your being and your life revolves around it. So when there's an obstacle in this sport, you kind of put yourself in a position where you scrutinize every move you make, and it kind of takes a mental toll. I am not coming here and saying that I am above all of this, because I cry myself to sleep every day and I feel really emotional when I am in the gym and I'm not able to do anything like I was doing before. At the end of the day, how much effort you are putting even on the bad days. And this is where you are tested as an athlete the most. And when you come out of this, you are the best version of yourself. Anyone who's going through an injury, just know there's a light outside the tunnel, but you have to go through it first.